When you talk about real relationships, the first thing you must understand is that loyalty means more than love, more than words, more than promises. Anyone can say, I love you when things are good. Anyone can stand by your side when the sun is shining, when the success is flowing, and when life feels easy. But when the storm comes, when failure hits, when you have nothing left to give, who's still there? That's loyalty. That's what defines a real relationship. It's not about convenience, it's about commitment. Most people disappear when the spotlight fades, but the ones who stay when no one's watching, those are your real people. You see, loyalty doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for consistency. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's about standing beside someone not because of what they can give you, but because you believe in them. Too many people treat relationships like a business deal. They stay as long as they're getting something out of it. But real loyalty doesn't work that way. It's not transactional. It's emotional. It's spiritual. When you find someone who's loyal, you found someone who sees your worth, even when the world doesn't. Here's the truth. Loyalty isn't tested in comfort. It's tested in chaos. When everything is falling apart, when your dreams are shattered, when the future looks uncertain, watch who stays. Because loyalty shows itself in silence, in sacrifice, in those small moments where someone chooses you again and again, even when it's hard. Real loyalty means they don't walk away. When you fail, they remind you that you can rise again. That's what builds trust, that's what builds strength. And that's what creates a bond that time or distance can't break. The problem today is that people quit too easily. The moment it gets uncomfortable, they walk away. They think love is supposed to feel easy, but real relationships are built through the hard times. Loyalty isn't proven when everything's perfect. It's proven when everything's falling apart. If you only stay when it's convenient, you were never really there. Real loyalty is about being there when it hurts, when it's messy, when it doesn't benefit you at all. When you find loyalty, protect it. In a world where people change sides faster than the wind changes direction, loyal people are rare. They are gold. And if you want to build something real, something lasting, you have to be loyal first. You can't expect loyalty if you're not willing to give it. You have to show up. You have to stand firm when it would be easier to run. Loyalty isn't just about staying. It's about staying true. Because at the end of the day, real relationships aren't built on convenience. They're built on loyalty. And when you have that, just have someone beside you. You have someone who'll walk through fire with you. Honesty is the heartbeat of every real relationship. Without it, nothing lasts. Have attraction, excitement, and passion, but if there's no truth, it all falls apart. Because honesty builds trust, and trust is the foundation that holds everything together. Too many people today are afraid to tell the truth. They lie to avoid conflict. They hide their feelings to look strong. They wear masks to be accepted. Real connection only exists when you're brave enough to be real, raw, unfiltered, and honest. You can't love someone and lie to them at the same time. Lies may protect your ego for a moment, but they destroy the bond over time. Every small lie chips away at trust, and once that trust is gone, you can't buy it back. Rebuild it with words, only with actions. That's why truth matters, even when it's uncomfortable, because the truth hurts once, but lies hurt forever. A real relationship isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about having the courage to face what's not. It's about looking someone in the eye and saying, this is who I am. This is how I feel. And trusting that honesty will bring you closer, not drive you apart. The strongest relationships are the ones where both people can be honest. Not just when it's easy, when it's hard. When they can say what's wrong without fear of judgment. When they can disagree and still respect each other. When they can admit their flaws instead of hiding them. That's powerful. Because honesty creates understanding, and understanding builds love. You see, people mistake honesty for cruelty. But being honest doesn't mean being harsh. It means caring enough to tell the truth, even when it's not what the other person wants to hear. It's about saying, I value you too much to lie to you. That's love. Real love doesn't sugarcoat reality. It faces it head on and grows stronger because of it. If you always hide behind lies, you're just building walls between you and the person you care about. When you tell the truth, even when it's scary, you're building bridges. Honesty also starts with yourself. You can't be honest with others if you're lying to yourself about who you are. The moment you accept your truth, your flaws, your past, your pain, you become stronger. And when you bring real relationships are not about staying the same, they're about growing together. If one person is evolving and the other is standing still, the bond starts to break. Growth is what keeps love alive. It transforms a relationship from something temporary into something unshakable. You can't expect the same version of a person forever. People change, dreams shift, life moves forward. Secret is not to resist that change, but to grow with it, to support each other through it, and to build something stronger every single day. Too many people think love alone is enough. But love without growth dies in comfort. When you stop challenging each other, when you stop pushing each other to be better, the spark fades. Growth keeps that fire burning. It's not always pretty, and it's not always easy. Sometimes growth means uncomfortable conversations, difficult sacrifices, and moments of doubt. If you can face those moments together instead of apart, you come out stronger, wiser, and more connected than ever before. When you truly love someone, you want to see them win, not just in the relationship, but in life. You want to see them become their best self, and you're willing to be part of that journey. Real love doesn't hold anyone back. It doesn't fear someone's success or their change. Instead, it celebrates it. You don't compete with your partner, you complete each other, both push each other forward, and when one falls behind, the other reaches back to lift them up. That's what it means to grow together, to be a team, not just in good times. Through every challenge that life throws your way, there will be days when one of you feels lost, tired, or unmotivated. That's when growth matters most. Growth isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about being patient enough to stand by someone's side while they find themselves again. It's about encouraging them when they want to give up, reminding them of their worth, and believing in them even when they stop believing in themselves. That kind of support changes people. A bond that time can't touch. And remember, growth doesn't always mean changing the other person. Sometimes it means changing yourself, learning to listen better, to forgive faster, love deeper. Growth is mutual. You both evolve, you both improve, and you both build a future that reflects who you're becoming, not just who you were. Real love isn't about standing still and hoping things stay good forever. It's about walking side by side through the storms and the sunshine, learning, adapting, and growing stronger together every single step of the way. That's how real relationships survive. They grow. Love is not just a feeling, it's a choice, a commitment, a discipline. Too many people think real relationships are built on passion alone, but passion fades. What keeps it alive is effort. The truth is, real love requires sacrifice. Demands that you show up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. It's not about what's convenient, it's about what's right. Anyone can love when it's easy. Real love shows itself when it's hard, when you're tired, frustrated, or tempted to walk away, yet you choose to stay, to fight, to rebuild. That's strength, that's love. You see, love isn't always romantic. Sometimes it's tough. It means having hard conversations instead of silent resentment. It means putting your ego aside and saying, "I'm sorry," when it matters. It means choosing patience when anger feels easier. That's the discipline of love. Doing what's necessary to protect the bond even when it challenges your pride. That kind of discipline isn't weakness. It's power, because only the strong can love consistently. Only the strong can keep showing up when emotion fades and duty takes over. Sacrifice doesn't mean losing yourself. It means giving a part of yourself for something greater. It's about understanding that relationships aren't 50-50. Sometimes they're 80-20, sometimes 30-70. There will be moments when one person carries more, and that's okay, as long as you both take turns holding each other through the storms. That's how you build something real, through give and take, through balance, through mutual sacrifice. The world today tells you to leave when it gets tough, to replace instead of repair. But real relationships aren't disposable. They're built through challenges, they're strengthened through struggle. When you push through the tough times, when you stay loyal through the pain, when you keep choosing each other despite the flaws, that's what makes love unbreakable. You earn it through consistency, through action, through daily effort. Love without discipline is just a word, and discipline in love means more than staying faithful. It means staying intentional. It's waking up every day and deciding to love that person again, to invest in the bond, to protect it from distraction and neglect. It's refusing to let comfort turn into complacency. It's working on yourself so you can be better for them, and working on the relationship so it never loses its strength. There will be times when the easiest thing to do is walk away. The strongest thing you can do is stay and rebuild. Because real love doesn't run when it's tested. It stands tall, it endures, and it grows deeper through every trial. In the end, love isn't proven by words, it's proven by effort. Anyone can say they care, but only a few have the courage to live it.